you have no more work to do. If you're like me, hearing that statement scares the shit out of me. I love to do the work. Straight A student. There's something that feels secure, feels safe. It gives me structure of what to do, who to be. So what can shift for us if there's no more work to do? What if you are okay exactly the way you are? What if you didn't have to work to gain others' approval, to get validation? What if you didn't have to work to prove that you're a success? Now, I'm not saying that just means you sit out on the mountaintop like a monk all day long. I've tried that. It's boring as fuck. But again, it's a shift in perspective. I'm all about supporting you and shifting your perspective. So the perspective that I've really been shifting is into simply being. What if I just show up moment by moment and be? You know, this idea, especially, you know, if you're like me, one of my clients says she's a self-help junkie, and I totally identify with that. Self-help junkie. I love self-exploration. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm not, saying that you can't continue to explore who you are, what you're meant to be here to do. And yet, letting go of this notion that it has to be work. You know, there's something within us that kind of has an identity. I know that I've had this identity for a very long time, that I'm a hard worker, right? Especially in the United States. That's like a badge of honor that I work hard. And yet, especially I'm finding since hitting 50, I don't want to keep working hard. I've put in my work. And now it's the opportunity to just be and reap those rewards. So again, for those of you that feel really uncomfortable, who am I if I'm not a hard worker? What do I do with my day? Perhaps shifting into the mindset that now I have the opportunity to harvest and receive the rewards of all of the hard work that I've done for this first half of my life. So what I'm personally doing right now is to step into being more playful. So to just be playful and to allow whatever comes up to be the work in and of itself, without having to plan and strategize and figure it all out. Just relaxing in. And with this comes a sense of faith. And with that faith is faith in myself, faith that I'm enough. Again, I worked hard for the first 50 plus years. It's okay to reap those rewards and enjoy life. So again, that doesn't mean that I'm sitting without taking any action on a day-to-day basis. Here I am doing a video, that's an action. And yet rather than making it work, something that I strategically planned out and I'm gonna post it on this day and I'm gonna say exactly these things, I said, all right, let's just have some fun. Let's play. And so part of me stretching for playing is I'm gonna get up right now and I'm gonna invite you to do the same. And let's just move our bodies. Just maybe do a little silly dance. Maybe shake it out. Shake off that belief that we need to work hard, that there's more work to do. And invite in, welcome in, just playing. Remember when you were a kid and you just get on your bicycle? You know, because we grew up in the 70s and the 80s. So you got on your bicycle, you rode your bike over to your friend's house. You had no idea what was going to happen for the day. You were fully present in the unknown. So that's the thing. Us Gen Xers, we are amazing in the unknown. But we've just allowed ourselves to be caught up and subconsciously programmed that there's some sort of fear in the unknown. Again, remember, we got on our bicycles, we didn't know where the hell we were going for the day. You go to a friend's house, you knock on the door, if they weren't there, you just went to the next friend's house. And yet we continually have been bombarded with this fear of the unknown. Oh my God, what am I gonna do for the day? I better do my work and make sure that I have everything planned out and figured out. So I invite you to step more into play. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I've been really enjoying making some stories that are super silly, super fun. Go and find me on Instagram. It's Jen Oliver Hypnotherapy. And again, I invite you to see, how can you play today? What's one small thing that you can do? Again, maybe it's connecting back into that childlike you. Just getting up and dancing around, being a little silly. Maybe putting on some old music, or who knows, maybe even have a bicycle there in the garage or hidden away. Go ahead and jump on your bike. Ride around to somebody's house and see if they're available. I don't know how much that's accepted nowadays, but hey, get into the unknown. And I hope that you have a beautiful, playful day, and just begin to let go of this identity of being a hard worker, that somehow the only thing that we're here to do is work, and enjoy the second half of life. Even enjoy some of the discomfort that comes from this midlife period. So I'd love to hear in the comments how you're going to step into being a little more playful, let go of that idea that you still have work to do. You're more than enough. You've done more than enough. Now simply be. Be the beautiful, wise woman that you are. With such gratitude, be well.